as Caela the Gutter Queen, and I was brought here today to get to be your Encee for the day. I am so grateful to be here. I have a rich history with Port Townsend. My parents were married here. I have been growing up here and performing and being around your incredibly beautiful artistic community since I was a child, and I'm so grateful to be here today as a fabulous queer woman, baby. Yeah! How are we all feeling today? Are we feeling good this morning? And are we ready to party today? As you can see, I wore my party hat. I am ready to party with you all. And I'm just so incredibly excited and honored to be here. And I'm gonna keep talking until people just start trickling more and more and more this way. Maybe we can summon them. Maybe as the Pisces siren that I am, we can start to summon. Maybe we can start to summon the people. I said, maybe we can start to summon Port Townsend. Pride to the stage. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. We have so many incredible things for you today. We have music, we have drag, we have speakers, we have so many people, and we have you. And at some point today, I would love to make each and every one of you the center of attention. Even if you are shy, even if you are introverted, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna love on you, and I'm gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna ask you what pride means to you. I'm gonna ask you what expression means to you. I'm gonna ask you what love means to you, because that is what we are here today. We are spreading the love. We are starting it right here. We are planting the seed here, and we're gonna continue spreading that love out into the world, because we have never needed more love in the world than we do right now. To begin this day, I would like to just make a few announcements. Please bring out your phones, take pictures of each other, make yourself, with consent, of course. Consent is key. Consent is key. You can take all the pictures of me. I give you all the consent today. Please don't hesitate to ask. We just want to be, spreading all of this rainbow magical joy everywhere. Today we're going to be having the sailboat parade. And at 3 o'clock, we are going to be having a runway best dressed for the sailboats. And we're going to be having a competition for the best, I'm saying the best dressed sailboat, but the most decorated sailboat on the water. And you are going to be the judges, okay? And now I'd like to bring up your mayor to give some announcements today. Can we give it up real quick one time before I even introduce him, before I even say his name? Can we give a round of applause for the mayor of Port Townsend here today? Please welcome to the stage, David Faber.
Thank you so much. What a beautiful day for Pride. All right, I have a proclamation for you all. Whereas, on June 28, 1969, police raided the Stonewall Inn, a gay and lesbian bar on Christopher Street in New York City. And whereas, tired of police harassment and societal mistreatment, Stonewall Inn patrons and others in the area fought back. And whereas, in June 1970, Brenda Howard coordinated a rally and march that commemorated Stonewall's first anniversary. And whereas this event became the annual New York City Pride March that has spawned similar events around the world. And whereas each June, cities and nations around the world honor the history of Stonewall with parades and events that celebrate 2SL LGBTQIA+ residents, friends, and neighbors. And whereas, despite many legal and cultural victories for freedom and equality, prejudice against 2SL LGBTQIA+ members of our community remains prevalent. And whereas those who are 2SL LGBTQIA+ are an essential part of the vibrant fabric of the community of Port Townsend. And whereas the City of Port Townsend honors and supports the rights of LGBTQ plus people everywhere to live in dignity and respect. Now, therefore, I, David J. Faber, Mayor of the City of Port Townsend, do hereby proclaim June 2025 to be Pride Month in the City of Port Townsend and encourage all residents and visitors to join in celebrating the spirit of pride. Thank you all. The City of Port Townsend would not be what it is. This community would not be what it is without you all. So you're all lovely, wonderful parts of this community. We love you all. Now I'd like to bring to the stage Michael O. from the Jamestown S'Klallam tribe. Give it up for Michael.
I squashy the chaya cha, Michael Lowe and Sna, Stasislam Noisklayamson. It's a great day, my friends. I am a proud gay military man from the Jamestown S'Klallam tribe. And I'm honored to be doing this for the second year and to follow such a great person as your mayor. I sprung gay, I'm also the founder of First Gay Pride in Sequim. I sprung it on the town and the tribe 4 years ago, and it's getting bigger and better every year. So now I would like to do a little blessing. I did a smudge, and several people come up and got smudged, but I want to smudge our ground, because without the Creator providing us this beautiful grounds and everything else, we wouldn't have this, which was where you play a role, as our ancestors did, taking care of the grounds, respecting it as it should be. So let's take a moment and do a little blessing. Saghaili Tai Yakamamuk, Yakamamuk. Kanawe Ilahi, Kanawe Ka. Saghaili Tai Yakamamuk, Yakamamuk. Ohet et stemix quell, as quint, let's kay, tozoal. We thank the Creator for providing this land for us to be able to be on today. And we want us to bless this land, and we want each and every person to remember, as we found it here this morning, when we leave today, that we make sure that we return it to its natural beauty and glory, as is what expected of it. That's the stewardship in what we're about. And bless all these wonderful people. After years and years, we get to be who we are today. And thank you, and be with each and every one of us as we spend a wonderful day celebrating and being one person. We are together. Thank you very much.
We would now like to bring to the stage Amber Huntsman to do a poem for you all today.
Hello, my friends. Everybody's quiet. Pin drop. Hi, welcome to Pride. I'm Amber, I'm a local poet, and today I'm not gonna read one of my poems. I'm gonna read a poem by someone who was at Stonewall, because that just feels so much more interesting and beautiful and important. So here I am. This is called We Don't Call It a Riot by Chad Frame. That summer was an oven on self-clean, beyond hot. The cops raided clubs for weeks. Huddled, frightened men and women and human held at the end of a nightstick in contempt, being held in the arms of a lover in a brick-faced bar on Christopher Street the night they'd had enough of this treatment. We don't call it a riot, no. Riot, Noun, violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd, like the peace of gathering with your friends and family in a home away from home, the peace of a jukebox playing Let the Sun Shine, a trusted friend behind the bar mixing you a cocktail, of dancing free and uninhibited when the crowds march in to bash down your door, bash in your skull, bash, bash, open the peace. Hard fought one so you can be standing here, unafraid for the first time in your life, perhaps, and not the family who threw you out on the street, not the government who threw your card to the draft, not the men and women who threw slurs at you walking down the same street, not the church who threw fire and brimstone proclamation, nor these thugs marching heavy-booted with their badges and balled fists can take it away from you. Each brick of this place is home. Each bottle is nourishment. Fingers close around them reflexively. And given fight or flight when you've always picked the latter, and where has that ever gotten you anyway? Fingers close around bricks and bottles, words of defiance bubble up from your lips, and somewhere deep in the boiling cauldron of your belly, you find a voice to say, no, we don't call this a riot. We call this being cornered and lashing out. Call this being pushed to the brink or past it. Call this resisting systematic oppression. Call this a rubber band stretched to snapping. Call this a blessing that I can stand here 56 years later, unmolested, and read you this beneath a flag flying my colors, our colors. No one can wrest a rainbow from the sky. Call this a memorial for everyone whose sacrifices have gifted us the life and freedom to stand here proud, and call this what it really is. It's not a riot. It's rebellion, and it's not finished until we can all stand here together, hand holding hand, and simply call it love. Thank you.
Give it up for queer poet Encee witch, Amber Hudson. All right. Well, let's see. Queer in America in 2025. What an insane time that this is. I, last year, got to host on Seattle's main stage, and I wrote this next interpretation of this song for that, and I would love to share it with you all today. So beautiful are trans lives, queers, lesbians, and gays, intersex and bisexuals, allies who happen to be straight. America, America, we are God's children too. So respect our rights and liberties, and let us live our truth. Thank you all so much. Again, I am Caela. I'm so grateful to be your hostess with the mostess today. And here at Port Townsend, you have so much incredible, immense artistic talent just seeping out of your pores. I feel like that's what community does. Community helps one another to find the things that are beautiful about us and gives us a space to share it. It has humans that hold you as you try things, as you fail, as you succeed, as you build who you want to be. And Port Townsend is such an incredible place for that. And today we're going to be having our folk showcase here on the stage. I do want to make sure we have our first performer ready. Our first performer is ready. Okay, amazing. Are you all ready to hear some folk music? Cornerstone of America. Coming to the stage first is Bailey Grace. Bailey Grace, are you ready to grace this stage with your presence? All right, give it up one time for Bailey Grace, kicking off our folk showcase here today at Port Townsend Pride. Got a mic, you ready to take over? Okay. Amazing. Bada bing, bada boom. Bailey Grace, everyone. Thank you.